Does a team's defensive system skew a hockey goalie's stats? Imagine watching a game where the goalie seems unbeatable, but is it really just their skill or the team behind them? Sometimes, a team's defensive setup can make a goalie look better or worse than they truly are. Let's break down how this works. Goals against average measures how many goals a goalie lets in during a game, on average. Save percentage shows what portion of shots on goal the goalie stops. These stats are useful, but they don't tell the whole story. They are heavily influenced by the team's defensive system. A strong defensive team keeps opponents away from dangerous areas and limits high-quality shots. When fewer tough shots come at the goalie, their goals against average and save percentage tend to improve. On the flip side, if a team has weak defense, the goalie faces more high-danger shots, which can inflate their goals allowed and lower their save percentage. Advanced stats like expected goals against per 60 minutes estimate the quality of shots faced. If a goalie faces mostly low-danger shots, their stats will look better, even if their individual skill is average. On-ice save percentage measures how well a goalie saves shots when their teammates are on the ice, giving a clearer picture of how the defensive system impacts their performance. Examples from the NHL show goalies on teams with solid defenses often have better stats than those on weaker teams. For instance, goalies on teams like the Vegas Golden Knights or the New York Islanders tend to have lower goals against averages than goalies on more porous defenses. This difference isn't always about skill but about the quality of shots faced. Even advanced metrics like goals saved above average try to isolate a goalie's true ability by comparing their performance to league averages. But they still can't fully ignore the influence of team defense. The types of shots and scoring chances a goalie faces are shaped by the defensive system. When analyzing a goalie's performance, it's important to consider the team's defensive strength. Looking at their stats alone can be misleading. Context matters because a goalie in front of a tough defense might have worse numbers but still be performing well. In the end, a team's defensive system does influence a goalie's stats by controlling shot quality and quantity. This impacts both traditional and advanced goaltending numbers. To truly understand a goalie's skill, you need to look beyond the numbers and consider the defensive environment they play in.